y'all, what's up? It's Meg and welcome back. And in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Haramain Amber Oud. Now, of course, if you've seen my summer fragrance haul, this was one of the fragrances that I bought during that time frame. So I'm gonna do an in-depth, more detailed review. So if you want to know what I think of it and if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down, then of course definitely stay right here. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. Okay, so as I mentioned, I previously kind of gave a little bit of synopsis of what I think of this fragrance in my summer fragrance haul from a few months ago. Now, as you probably might already know, I absolutely love this, so we'll let that be the first thing that I mention of it. I am gonna go more into detail what I think, so let's go ahead and just start off with the notes just so we get that out of the way. Now, I did get mine from FragranceNet, but it is a little bit cheaper on Amazon. From what it looks like the exact same thing. I don't know why, I just have this thing in my mind that I don't want to buy any fragrance or like body care things from Amazon. I don't know why, I just always assume that it's fake. The notes for Amber Oud are, it's in paragraph format, so I'll just read it. It says, presented by the design house of Haramain, this perfume has cedar, rosemary, bergamot, lemon at the top. The middle is a woody and spicy blend of notes from guaiac wood, spices, and cedar. The fragrance then closes with intense notes from resins, musk, amber, for a fragrance that is truly captivating. And it is a very captivating fragrance, in my opinion. Awkwardly enough, as you listen to the notes, there's actually no oud in here. So if you're an oud lover, just gonna put that out there right now. Of course, if you were interested in this, I would assume that you would look that up already, but hey, let's just state the obvious. It does not have oud in it, but it is a very woodsy fragrance. If you're a woodsy lover like me, I think you're gonna like it. On Amazon, where I've seen it the cheapest, I mean, it could be somewhere else, it could be a little bit cheaper, but it's not gonna be by much. It'll be by like a couple dollars. Currently, when I just looked it up on Amazon, it's 38 something, so right under $40, which I think is amazing. And you get this packaging. I mean, hello, that's pretty good. It's pretty hard wearing packaging, so you know how Amazon is when they ship stuff. This might come bent, but your fragrance gonna be good, girl, because it sits in here. And I'll just put the fragrance back. Oops, turn it around. And your fragrance comes through. No, let me fix it. I guess I can't do it one-handed. So your fragrance comes in just like this, and it's pretty hefty packaging. This is metal. I'll let you guys see it. It's very, very nice. It has a hinge, you guys. It has hinges. Like, what? Yeah, for a $40 fragrance. Now, I did buy it, like I said, on FragranceNet, and I think FragranceNet items are always on sale, so it for me it was $42, I want to say, and I did check, so it's hovering around that price. So with the popularity of it growing, I'm surprised that it didn't go up on Amazon and FragranceNet. So the price is staying pretty steady, but I feel special because I discovered this before TikTok did, so I feel like I was already in the know before everybody else. But let's continue. And I just want to preface that there's many different versions of this fragrance, but I have the gold edition, which I think is the popular one and the one everybody is familiar with, but there's different ones. There's ruby, there's, I think, carbon, white, pink edition, rose, all of that. So there's different ones. And to be clear, this is the gold edition. So very hefty in the bottle as well. Like, the quality of this is just amazing for the low price. I mean, I gotta give them to him. I mean, and plus, like, I feel like maybe that's just how the Arabian perfumers just do things. Like, the packaging is like 10 out of 10 for me. Like, it's very unisex, such as the fragrance. So if you're a guy and you're interested in this, it's not gonna look like a girly looking bottle. And if you're a woman, it doesn't look super masculine. It has the gold metallic with the clear back, which kind of gives you a little bit of both. So I think both parties would be happy with the packaging. Very hefty cap. So once it's on, it actually takes, you know, a good press on there to get it on there. Very hefty, so if you bring this with you, no worries about the cap coming off. The corners are actually really sharp on this, and it just has Al Haramain right on the top. Very, very hefty and has a nice weight to it. And I apologize, you guys, if I'm pronouncing his last name incorrectly. I'm just gonna call it Haramain. That's what it looks like it's pronounced to me, so that's what I'm gonna go with. But just taking the cap off of the bottle, it's just so good. I love it. It's very woodsy, obviously, but it's definitely not a woodsy oud-ish type. You don't get that bam of a oud in this fragrance, since there's obviously no oud in it. But it's very woodsy, number one, and it has like a nice sweet fruitiness to it as well. Let's go ahead and spray on our tester first. And it has a very nice sprayer, atomizer. I love it. It really smells good in the air like that. You really get more of the citrusy notes, like from that lemon. It's really so weird how the method in which you spray it completely just changes what notes are more prevalent when you first spray it on the initial spray. So on the opening, I personally get a lot of that lemon in there. And as it's drying, those woodsy elements are coming through a little bit more. And I'm getting some of that musk as well. It's a very nicely developed fragrance for it being so affordable. It smells very, very strong. Yeah, this is a very strong fragrance. If you're just getting into woodsy fragrances, it's just your first little pinky toe into the water, you might want to be careful. Maybe just spray this once because it's strong, which to me is a good thing, but some people don't like overbearing and overpowering fragrances. I gotta do my disclaimer. Of course, what my opinion is on a fragrance is mine alone. That's all I could attest to. You know, $40 to me, that's a really good deal on a fragrance, but hey, $40 is $40. So what I always suggest is, if you have any sort of way to get your hands on a sample or see if someone you know has this, to see if you like it, then I obviously would recommend that, just so you get a feel before you spend your money. But since this is available on Amazon, if you don't like it, you can just always return it, which I think is the best thing ever. So it's really not that much of a risk with this, because I really do not recommend blind buying this. Because I feel like sometimes you're either on one extreme or the other if you're not like a fragrance enthusiast. I feel like if you like woody, slightly more masculine and deeper fragrances, this could be a little bit off-putting to you, because it has like a good amount of sweetness to it and a slight bit of that fruity. And now that it's drying, yeah, like a lot more sweetness is coming through, and I don't smell as much of that lemon. I say if you have any sort of interest, do your research, read reviews. It's on Amazon, so it's like thousands of reviews, so you can make an informed decision for yourself. And yeah, you could just go from there. We'll go ahead and spray it on the skin. Let's see, essence. It's better in my right hand. We'll just spritz on the skin. Again, I actually am getting a lot of that lemon in the opening. See, that's why I'm saying, like, if you like woodsy but you tend not to like fruity, it might be questionable if you'll really like this, because the opening has a good amount of citrusy fruitiness to it. So just putting that out there, in my opinion, of course. The initial spray is pretty similar in the drying down as it is on the tester strip. Woodsy elements are coming through more. Getting a little bit of that musky, that lemon note is kind of subsiding a little bit. It's pretty good. I love it on the skin, you guys. And I mean, the sillage on this is amazing. In my opinion, I do feel like it's a little bit more complex on my skin. I do see a little bit of sheen on my wrist. This, it lasts all day, longer than a day, really. Like, if you're gonna spray this on your clothes, it's not coming out until you wash them, at least in my experience. Like I remember a couple weeks ago I sprayed it. Like I'm heavy-handed with my sprays, girl, I gotta admit. So I smelled it on my jacket and I smelled it on my jeans. Like what? Obviously my shirt too, but I mean even on my jeans, you guys, it's crazy. Al will get you there with lasting power. So if you need something to last you all day and is affordable, this is an amazing buy. Because yeah, it could be a lot. Because even for me, I kind of feel like if I smell it too close for too long, it is kind of like a tad bit overwhelming. I just have to say they really did a good job with just blending and just putting out a really good quality product for such a low price. I really want to know how they do it. For me, I would say it's definitely a thumbs up. If you're a fragrance enthusiast like me and you haven't tried this one yet, I would say give it a go. I guess in a way you're probably just going to end up buying this because it's, how are you going to smell it? But like I said, I don't know. They might have this in store at Walmart at this point. It's been so long since I've been in a Walmart, but I'm just saying they might have it at Target or the mall too. I don't know. But if it were up to me, I would tell you to get it, girl, because it's amazing. Or guy, because this is unisex. And speaking of that, since it's unisex, like I really feel like it's straight down the middle. I don't feel like it leans too masculine or feminine to me. I think it's very gender neutral. I definitely don't think that it would be questionable for a guy to wear this. Like it to me, I would love to smell this on a guy. Like, are you serious? What? Girls, if you want you a man's, get you this. Because I bet you most men will like this. I'm just saying. Y'all, I like to joke around, but I mean, I'm just saying, give it a try for $40, girl. Might get your man with it. But anyway, you guys, that's gonna pretty much do it. I think I hit all my talking points on this fragrance. But yeah, I say give it a go if you want to try something that may be a little bit out of your comfort zone if you're not used to woodsy, musky fragrances. Do your due diligence and research, but I think you would be okay in trying this. I don't think you'll be too mad, but of course try it out if you can. Okay, y'all, so that's pretty much gonna do it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate every minute you tune into my videos, whether you're a subscriber or not. Greatly appreciate it, because you could be anywhere on YouTube, but you managed to land right here, which is crazy to think about, but awesome at the same time. So thank you so much. And of course, while you're here, please consider subscribing, because it would mean so much to me. Number one, subscribing will help put me out into the algorithm along with the thumbs up. That'll push this video out to more and more people who may not know that I exist. And if people know that I exist, it could only help me grow and, you know, reach a wider audience. And with a wider audience, then that's going to hold me accountable with being more consistent and uploading more, and you get more videos. So win-win situation. But yes, it would mean so much. If you don't, it's okay. No worries, I get it. But I at least hope that this review was helpful and informative enough. And thank you so much. You know, I appreciate you. And before I go, if you have any comments, if you've had this fragrance and you don't like it, or you absolutely love it, you spray it every day, I want to know down below, because we talk down below. So I want to start that conversation as well. Like, what do you think of the packaging? Like, do you think it's good? Is it doing too much? Is it too masculine, feminine? I want to know that too. I'll meet you down in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.